point, a fight even broke out between some people at the scene, and police had to step in. And there's the window at the McDonald's.
Well, there has been another mass murder, as you know, at a school in Texas where the uniquely American phenomenon of mass murder at schools, complete with television coverage, like the television coverage you're seeing tonight, began. All of that began in Texas in 1966. When Charles Whitman, a name that became one of the most famous names of the 1960s, went to the top of the Texas Tower, the University of Texas in Austin. Before going to the tower, like many of the mass murderers who followed in his footsteps, Charles Whitman shot and killed his wife, shot and killed his mother.
It's always so hard to find out the motive here, mister.
By one count, the U.S. has topped 300 school shootings since 2009, 57 times as many as all of the other major industrialized nations combined.
In 2020, the most recent CDC data shows that there were more than 19,000 gun-related homicides. Do the math, that's an average of 53 a day. There have been 213 mass shootings so far this year alone. It's only May.
So doing the math on that, there's a mass shooting in this country about 1.5 a day.
When are we going to do something?
Golden State Warriors coach Steve Kerr last night channeling the outrage of a nation.
I'm tired. I'm so tired of getting up here and offering condolences to the devastated families that are out there. You know, I think back to Columbine. I was just a teenager then, but it all felt so unbelievable. How tragic it.
Now you see these beings are now going for your children, shooting them in the schools. They going after teenagers. They're going after people who are 30 years old, even some who are older, ex-police and all that stuff. They shooting our people. And next they're gonna try to say we gotta get rid of guns so they can try to disarm you. Not the people who going around shooting folks because they use MK Ultra on them anyway. They want to disarm you so that these people can overtake you. Do not give up your guns. Now let's talk about these beings. Like I told y'all before, this guy has a book. It's out, he has hardcore evidence. And I've been telling you this for a long time. Every few months, they will bring another one out. You know what? When man realize that they are not mankind, AKA humans, okay? And all this is to make an attempt to destroy man. Their dependence doesn't affect humans, okay? The way it will affect man, aka the carbon-based beings. You are a carbon-based human. You're not human. You're a carbon-based man, carbon-based being, carbon-based people. They are human, sub-man, something like a man, mankind, but not a man. See, we're gonna get to that in a minute. Many of y'all will call me crazy, but what? And I see what with these showings at the beginning. Okay, so here we go. Light bearer equals monkeypox. This particular monkeypox. Why? Is a double standard. We ain't gonna get into that too much, but you see what it says right there. Okay. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Okay. Now let's go a little forward. And a species of a genus, as in genus. Let's keep going. Or genesis. Okay, their genesis, not ours. All right. Now watch this. Okay, you see that word? Read that. Let's go. That includes the, you know what? Cowpox. And you know what? It is not a direct ancestor to nor a direct descendant of the, you know what causes smallpox. So in other words, this smallpox is not coming from the smallpox that Africa and all these other countries have. This is a whole nother, not smallpox, it's a whole nother type of pox. This pox, they have monkeypox in Africa. It's not the same pox, is what they're saying. It's a different monkeypox. And they try to connect it to that. They even have a cover story on that. We'll get to that in a minute too. Okay? They have fulfill their They're trying to fulfill the prophecy and Revelations. Okay, then bring what? Okay, hold on. Oh, I don't know who. All right, always trying to do it my shit. Okay, so here we go. Your survival. Okay, mighty clouds and the mighty clouds. Now listen. Here's the thing. They want to bring their savior, but they don't get their savior already had saved them from us, and now they can't be saved no more. Their time is running out. They know this. At least the elite do. They call themselves elite. They ain't nothing but the damn devil's children. The one that got the most direct blood to them, closest descendants to those demons who brought their children here. This is after the flood. They saved some of their children, all right, and brought their children back. And even after the flood, they were what? Giants in those days. So what they came back here for, to put their children here. Then they left. Promised to their children they'd come back, okay? And they told the children to conquer us. Here's the proof and here's the evidence. A name is a title. We didn't have names. We're telepathic. We didn't speak words. And a title is a name. You see that? Adam was supposedly meaning he was not the first being, but they're going to tell you that he was the first being. But look how they put it to trick you. The first human. Yeah, he was the first human. He was the first mankind, the monkey man, okay? The devil's seed, the snake seed, okay? He was the first being with a name. Yeah, he was the first monkey man, the first mankind, the first human, which means sub-man. So kind of like a man, but not. By a nation that's not man, like that book says, right? Okay, let's keep going. That's all the outside nations. Okay, all right. So he was the first being with a name. That's right. Man and woman, and even animals, aka original beings, did not have names. We didn't have no names. So let's see, they're giving you their story of their creation story, not yours. You couldn't be created, you already existed. You're carbon-based, your energy is transferred. Okay, a tale. So they gave you a tale, right? A story is an entertainment, hence, donate control. Okay? So by the devil trying to say, hey, you need to take control of these people. You need to conquer these people. Take control. Okay? Adam's creator, the devil, his father, made him the register over the animals. In other words, give them names. Give them names and keep records. Why? Now mankind has created a birth certificate to make sure you have a name. But you don't have names. They have names. Meaning, the creator didn't have a name. Why would you have a name if you're part of that creator? Think about that. Meaning, they have control over you. So he's trying to give you a name to have control over you. That's why they're using the court systems. Y'all don't talk about ones that knows the law, okay? And your ID. It's all a way to try to control you. This is what they do. That's why they put all these things affecting these things that they shouldn't be using, like gas and oil and stuff like that. They don't want to use natural resources, carbon-based resources like water. You know what I'm saying? Nope. They want to sit there and destroy the carbon-based earth. And it's not even called Earth. They call it Earth. They come from places called Earth. We come from a different place. You know what I'm saying? And the places here we come from, but it's not the name that they talk about. And also, some of us come from way higher realms, way higher than that, the 12th dimension, all this they keep trying to say. Okay? They're not giving you the story that you're supposed to be hearing. Okay? Just being honest with you. Okay? So they want control over you. As I said once, you set into the world of truth, okay, it will be revealed. Everything will be revealed, okay? Here's to set the captivity free. We'll keep everyone posted. And he has a book out on his new book, okay? And he's letting you know what's going on. The minute you realize that we are not the same, they're not us, we not them. They know this, you need to know this. You wake up and you won't play their games. And you decide to separate. We want segregation. We don't want to be near y'all. We want to be separate. We want our own government and everything else. Y'all do y'all, we do us. Y'all stay with us, and we go to our own lands. Okay, actually, we in our own lands. So y'all need to get out. Not being rude, just being real. Or y'all can act civilized, and we'll let y'all stay in a certain part, even though it's going to be destroyed by the energy source anyway. Because the energy source is going to use nature, and everything else works through all things and everything. If you get it, you know what I'm talking about. We ain't done yet. Now look, guys, this is their cover story. Their cover story is that some chick ran into this damn monkey that escaped from some laboratory, all right, and then she got sick. We know that's bullcrap. It's to cover it up, okay, because they don't want you to know that this is a direct effect from taking the mark of the beast.
So let's talk about it, y'all. What is monkeypox outbreak? How did it happen? Was it telegraphed? Was it projected? Who's most affected by it? Is it curable? So on and so forth. How does this tie into the Bible? We always got to put that first and foremost. We always got to marry current events and world news with the Bible because it already predicted it. You understand? So before we get into this, I want to show you guys something. Who remembered the lab monkeys that crashed back in January? Who remembers the lab monkeys that crashed and got away back in January? Y'all forgot about that? Things that make you go, January 25th, 2022. First, let's play this video. Let's play a video.
Pennsylvania, after a crash involving a pickup truck towing about 100. A monkey is on the loose in Pennsylvania after a crash involving a pickup truck towing about 100 of the animals.
Yeah, y'all. You see that? Fool me once, fool me twice. What they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. See? 100 lab monkeys that they were doing scientific tests on crashed and got away January 25th this year.
To a lab. Several monkeys escaped after the collision between the pickup and a dump truck yesterday afternoon, but all have been found except one.
All were found except one.
These monkeys are used in scientific research, and they can cost up to $10,000 each. State police are urging people.
These monkeys are being used for scientific research, and state police are saying what?
Not to look for or capture the monkeys, since
don't look for them or capture them.
It is a wild animal in unfamiliar territory.
See that? Things that make you go, Now, being that YouTube does a lot of censoring, I can't say what I want to say, but I'm sure you smart people out there, especially my Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together and make the correlation. You see the parallel. Now, one got away. They found them all but one. So look at this. Woman who came face to face with lab monkey after truck crash becomes sick. You should get the picture.
Now, see, they want you to believe with the cover story, why else they put inside the news, that a lady came in contact with one of these things, monkeys, and she just got sick. She didn't get scratched. It didn't attack her. She just became face to face. They didn't touch each other. She just seen it seen him, and they went their ways. They didn't talk. They didn't shake hands. They didn't have a conversation. The monkey didn't make a chimp noise, nothing. He just looked and went away. She looked and went her way. But, she got sick. It's not lining up. See, the core stories and their lives fall apart when you analyze them. Let me show you something. This is the time, if you can, pause the video and zoom in. I want y'all to pause the video and read some of this stuff, because you see that the victims that they have in the end is not the same stuff that is in those other countries. It's not the same stuff, okay? And the stuff in Africa is already uncurable, but this stuff is worse, it's different. I need to zoom in and pause the video. That's what I would like y'all to do, and that's what I would do.
Central Africa, UK, Nigeria, Britain, Spain, Portugal, France, Germany, Italy, Belgium, Sweden, and further afield in the US and Australia. Who is it affecting the most? Monkeypox outbreak. UK held experts warn gay, bisexual men against the virus. Monkeypox has not previously been described as a sexually transmitted infection, though it can be passed on by direct contact during sex. It can also be passed on through close contact with a person with monkeypox or by a person with monkeypox. So as you see, it's affecting homosexuals and bisexuals the most. It is biblical. Plagues, pestilence, whether it be the troglodyte doing, whether it be the troglodytes.
In those countries, it's affecting the bisexuals and the gays the most. In this country, it's because they took the mark of the beast. And it's going to affect you because of that. That is a side effect. Remember, neither one of these monkeypox are related.
Doing or naturally happening. It's still biblical. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation. We see that. Kingdom against kingdom. We see all the wars going on and rumors of war. And there shall be famines. We see the global famine and pestilence. That is the plagues. These are outbreaks and earthquakes in diverse places. Specifically, the plagues will affect most Mystery Babylon, which is America, according to the Bible. Revelation.
Yep, because their time is up. Now, I want to say something in this video. See, we are carbon beings. Carbon-based beings is light. Light is energy. Light is positive energy. So the Creator is positive, and the Creator gave what? Transferred positive energy. And because the Creator knew about the atom, which already existed, it's a molecule, some parts that your body's made of, which is, if you actually research it, ours is made out of what? You guessed it. Carbon. All right? We're just not the same, y'all. Many of y'all get this, and many of y'all stand up for yourselves and get tired of the bullshit. We are the saviors, but we got to combine and unite with each other and stand strong and say we only want to deal with our people, and that's it. And start doing that. Stop going to stores that's by these owners who are not your people and buying their shit. Peace and love. And farm some militias and armies and get together. I'm not advocating for violence. I'm just saying, you can see the diggers up. They're about to fall. Anything that's not 100% carbon-based will not exist. Because this planet, and this solar system, and the sun, S-U-N, not the other one, I'm not worshiping it either. We don't worship that. It's going to do something. And when this planet heats up, it's given for anybody who's not carbon-based. What can be refined and turned to something better? Carbon-based things. Peace and love.